Hello, Professor Huey. This is the draft of my assignment 2 project, and I chose FIFA to show the procedurality of managing a soccer team, and I am just going through the general processes of checking inboxes, getting transfer information, and just briefing a new manager on the situation of their club, interactions with the players, financial situation, objectives of the team for the season, and as you can see, I'm responding to a captain who is in charge of morale for the team, which is a very key portion of conducting yourself as a manager. Take a look into the finances. You'll see the transfer budget for the season that I'm allocated for the month of January. You can mix the transfer budget to be a certain balance of wage and transfer money to buy players with, and also to fund their wages. Next, move on to the squad to show just general squad management and the procedure of selecting a lineup for every week, going through the bench and the reserves to discover the best talent for a particular situation. And then to address just the calendar for the season, just go into the tab. As you can see, nothing for this month of July because it is a transfer month, and move into the calendar, see the procedure for the games that Chelsea is yet to play for their upcoming season in multiple tournaments, as well as their home league. And Bogost's commentary on the procedurality of a season and transfers would go hand in hand with his writings, where he says that procedurality plays a key role in the interaction with between a player and a game. As you can see, there's much interaction with not even 1 or 2 days going by until I received a transfer offer for some of my players, and you have to see the negotiations, which in itself is a process and a procedure of trying to get the best deal possible for a player that you value, and also to consider many other factors, among which is weakening your own position in the league, because the team offering to buy this player, who is my captain, is also a contender for the league title, so I had to keep that in mind. And with a low sum offered, which I was not content with, I could have proposed a new transfer fee, which I decided to do, and I decided to propose a transfer fee that I felt was more appropriate for the player. And as you will see momentarily, they ended up allowing themselves to pay that amount for Cesar Azpilicueta, who will be joining Liverpool and leaving Chelsea as a result of this negotiation. And this commentary on a player's monetary worth in the squad, and generally in workplaces as a whole, you can see how people can, in a sense, be dispensable for a certain amount of money. And especially with the involvement of big business and foreign intervention in soccer these days, it is very common to see people be tossed aside for just a large sum of money, and the personal connection between player and manager has seemed to decrease, which Bogost would see as a breakdown of the intimacy between the player and the manager. I am still working on incorporating Bogost's quotes into my video and my voiceover to strengthen my points, but I feel like I have a decent understanding of what Bogost is saying and how it relates to the concept of FIFA as a whole, and especially career mode, which allows you to simulate managing a professional athletic team, and the procedurality of just the day-to-day transfer negotiations, squad lineups, and in general the mundane aspects of running a soccer team, along with the very fascinating aspects, such as shirt sales and championship wins, as long as grinding out wins and as many matches in as many matches as possible. And as you can see here, we received another transfer offer for another defender by the name of Marcus Alonso, who I was not willing to let go for any easy amount. So I submitted an offer that was much higher than the asking price and much higher than he is valued at. And it did not go over well with the representative from the other club, as you can see momentarily. I was not ready to let him go for unless I was going to get a large amount of money that he was ready to offer. But since they were not willing to offer that amount, I decided to, among all my options, reject their offer. And this unwritten rule of value goes a long way for certain players, where you feel that they will just not be cast aside for just a lump sum. But yeah, that is the draft as it is so far, working on incorporating Bogost more later.